All right. We're live. I didn't have any lights on yet. I apologize for that. I've got a bunch of crap over there in the back that I was putting. I'm still going to use the little oven because the stove top is broken. I'm still going to use the generator back there for extra power. Um, and if you've been following me at all on my channel or in the Shanty Boat or the Shallow Drafter Shanty Boat Club, I had a plan. And it was a decent plan. I bought a boat. I bought a 24-foot pontoon boat, and I was perfectly willing and ready to make it into a shanty houseboat. And I bought what I thought was a brilliant idea. I bought a 6x10 greenhouse frame that I was going to make the cabin, and I was going to move the console and all the steering up front, and I was going to put a cover on the front of the boat. I was going to do all this stuff. Well, things just changed. My dad and I were going to build it up at the lake. Then we were going to build here in Memphis, and then we were going back to the lake. It never left the lake. So we were going to build at the lake. We were going to put it down at the boat dock, my parents' boat dock, and we were going to build it on the boat dock. Well, my stepmother had other plans, and my dad is, and she has early. She's not awful yet, but she's got some pretty serious dementia going on, and I don't know why that. I guess that's the Beatles behind me. I don't know. That makes Dad a little nervous around her, and he doesn't want to upset her because when she gets upset, she just loses her mind. And Dad and I've been going back and forth over this for the last few weeks, and finally, it came to a head 2 or 3 days ago. And I've been looking at this. I've been looking at cabin cruisers instead of a pontoon boat. Just to be honest with you, they're not as convenient as far as getting on shore and shallow drafting and just hanging out on the boat. But they are better for river and possibly the loop travel than a pontoon or a flat bottom boat. They just are, plain and simple. And it's a 26 footer. It's got plenty of space in the cabin. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have much space in the back. But hey, I'm changing plans. I'm going to, instead of being totally independent and living on the water with nothing, I've arranged to get a slip on Kentucky Lake. Um, yes, I know. I can still make the loop. I can still travel, and I can still cruising up and down the lake. But this is going to be more stable, and I'll be a little closer to people. And I can still get out on Kentucky Lake, and I can cancel my rent for 2 months while I go out and I say a road trip, but a river trip. I can go down to the coast. This boat is made to get on salt water. It's not a saltwater engine, so I can't stay on it long, but I can go down to Tin Tom and I can get to my buddy's place in Pensacola this winter and hang out with him for a while. And I can drive it up into some fresh water and I can dock it and I can hang out with him. He's spending all winter there. He's leaving from Nashville. See, it's almost the end of August. He's leaving in October sometime, which is the same time I've got to be out of here. I don't know if I'll go down there this winter, which I may do that instead of getting a slip. I may just start driving it down to Tin Tom. Just say screw it. It's a big ass boat, and I'm not sure. It's going to take me a while to learn how to drive it, steer it. I guess it's steering. It's going to take me a while to get used to it. Let's just put it that way. But it's still a faith journey. I mean, it's what was that? It was my faith that led me to this point where I spent my last $4,000 on this boat. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have $60 to my name now. I have sales pending on the pontoon and some of the other stuff I bought, which will get me back up to where I was before I bought the boat. But my hair is crazy right now. Sorry. But yeah, it was kind of a now or never deal with this boat because it was just too good a deal to pass up. And I've got a place to put it. I've got a place to go down to Florida if I want to spend a few months in Florida before and then I can loop back around, or I can come back up to 10 Tom, or I can figure it out. That's the whole point of this journey. It's a faith journey. It's getting back to God. And I'm telling you that God told me to do this. Don't ask me how I know that. If you've watched any of my other videos, God speaks to you when you listen. And God spoke to me. I asked him last night, actually the night before. I asked him the night before. And I asked him again last night if I made the right decision, because I was worried about it again. Yeah, I said, the other night I just got in an argument with my father about what I was doing and what my plans were and all that. And I was like, I have no plans. That's the plan, is having no plans. He's like, well, that's not a good way to do things. I'm like, well, yeah, I know that. All I know is God and Jesus are part of this journey. But that being said, the reason this is the emergency broadcast system is I need to start selling some of my merchandise. So I have, and I've got it in the chats, the daily planner. I have in my description of this live stream, I have a link to the Christian Devotional. They're both very powerful. They're both very good. For the if you're watching this, you're probably Christian and you're probably thinking about your own journey. But the daily planner that I have on there also is digital, and it's easy to use on your tablet or print it out. I like to write things down myself. If I had a printer, I would print it out myself. I'm using it on my, let's see if I can share this. Yeah, I can share it. I'm going to show you just a little bit of it. Yeah, here we go. It's, I think it's this one. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay. Here we go. All right. So this is it right here. And I think I can do it right here. Like that's the, oh no, this is it. Okay, this is it. What am I sharing here? Okay, that's the sales page. Anyway, it's a fillable digital journal, and it's not dated, so you can use it. You can use it over and over and over and over again. You buy it once. I think I've got it listed for $19 or $17. I think it's 17. But my goal is by the end of this week, by the middle of this week, my goal is to sell 1,000 of these. If I sell 1,000 of these, I won't need any money for the rest of the year, for all of next year, probably. Especially once this YouTube channel gets monetized, if it ever does. But what you're buying, it's a feasible, usable item. I'm not asking for charity. I'm asking you to buy something that you would use anyway. I mean, it's monthly, daily, and weekly planner. It's a vision board. It's goals. It's aspirations. It's anything you want it to be. And you can use it as a weekly. You can use it as daily. You can use it as a monthly, and you can jot down little notes that you want to accomplish that day or that month or that year. And it's undated, and it's very secular. I have another one that's more Christian related that I've got, but I wanted to do this secular one because you can make it anything you want to it. You can make your dreams, your visions, your faith part of this very plain day planner and month planner and week planner. So it's very good. I mean, it's like I said, you can print it. You can do it on your tablet. You can do it on your computer. I'm using mine on my computer because my iPad crapped out on me, and I'm not crazy about using it on the computer. It's just, as soon as I get a new iPad, or look at this O&N tablet that's Walmart selling, it's pretty good. But as soon as I get that and a stylus, I'll be using it on the tablet instead. I mean, I am older, like, and a lot of us older Gen X guys, we don't like to use modern technology. Yeah, the guy I bought the 26-foot cabin cruiser. It's a nice boat. Got a good motor in it, but he doesn't trust Venmo. I don't trust Cash App, and Zell's weird about reporting you to the government if you make too big a transaction. But I got a good deal on this boat, and that's without selling the other one first. But I just think it's a better idea to live on a marina most of the year, and then when I do leave, I know I have a home port to come back to, and I'll have people around me, and I can still interact, and I'll have my van up down by the river. But I'm living in a boat, but my van will be parked down by the river. If you saw one of my other videos, you'll get the joke anyway, but my van will be down by the river, but it will be my boat on the river that I'm living in. So I'll have access to the store and go buy cheaper gas than the marina has, because God knows that gas in the marina is expensive. But anyway, the links are in the chat and in the description. The planner's in the chat. The Christian Devotional's in the description. I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I've got this huge monitor. Mine crapped out on me, just like my iPad did. So I've got an older Roku TV. It's wider than my arms almost. No, it's about that wide. And it's way up here is where my camera is. So that's why I'm looking down instead of up at y'all. I should be looking up here and not looking at myself. I'd probably quit playing with my hair if I wasn't looking at myself. But that being said, there's pros to this boat. It's in and out. It's got a regular V8 engine in it. It's got a brand new lower unit or outboard unit, whatever you want to call it. It's got a brand new prop on it. It's a speed prop. It's got issues like anything that you buy that old. But building that other boat, which is just as old, it had a two-stroke Evinrude. It has a two-stroke Evinrude on it, which is a great motor. The E-Tech Evinrude is a great motor. People just don't like two strokes. But this sucker's great. It's just a good motor. And I'm going back up to the lake to pick it up. And hopefully this guy that's up at Reelfoot Lake buys it. I know I'll sell it, but this guy at Reelfoot's interested in it. I'm just trying to convince him he's got to come to Memphis and get it, which means I've got to go 4 hours, or my dad's got to bring it back from the lake to Memphis. I don't want to haul it to Reelfoot, but Reelfoot isn't far from where I just purchased the boat at Kentucky Lake. Oh, that's another great thing. The boat's already on Kentucky Lake, and I just got to take it a few miles down the lake to the marina I'm going to be staying at. So yeah, it's kind of an emergency situation until I sell this boat and a couple other things. I did spend the last little bit of money I have on this boat, on this cabin cruiser. But hey, sometimes you just got to roll the dice. God tells you to roll the dice, you roll the dice. So that's what I did. And it'll happen. It will happen. And I have every faith in God and every trust in Jesus and the Holy Spirit. When I've got my head clear and not acting a fool, the Holy Spirit fills me up too. So it can happen for you. I may or may not go live every once in a while, especially when I hit the water. I did order my Starlink with the other last 300 that I had. Well, not 300, but I paid for a year, which I did not think I was going to be buying a boat without selling my other boat first. So I probably would not have done that then. Yeah. I do tend to do things haphazardly and on well. But anyway, I've got a potato in the oven. It's 12 o'clock Central Time, and I am hungry. And I will see y'all on my other videos. Y'all, hopefully, you will see me on my other videos. And God bless you. And I'll see y'all next time when I go live again. Thanks.